Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Konsui Fighter Live. Woo! It's gonna be a good time. I'm Logan Jensen. I'm the the director of public relations and fun is what I stated last time. But that's PHUN.
Yep.
Fun.
Yep.
To make it a little bit more
You're
wacky.
You're implying that I'm not fun?
You're just not in
And
charge.
Mr. Buzzkill over here, Shane Helms,
Mr. Unfun.
How's it going, guys?
director of Anti-Fun,
That's me.
and our coder,
Second programmer
slash
guy.
programmer.
Programmer.
Yeah.
Programmer. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, we didn't bring those times back.
Yeah.
Sean Cornett, ladies and gentlemen. Crap.
You don't even have the
You need to have it like on the.
Yep. Yep.
We'll make a physical button for you.
Hashtag fail.
So, it's been a little while. Last stream we did, we had another Gundam build stream. I think I got the torso of... No, I started the legs.
Yeah, you started legs.
I started the legs, and they had all those articulated parts, which was cool.
Yep. I'm on the legs on mine, so
Yeah,
maybe by next time we'll be done.
Maybe by the next Gundam stream, we'll finally actually finish a model. It'll only take about 4 streams to get that done, but...
And you've done like, what, 2 or 3 now?
Yeah.
So.
This'll be my second.
On the
okay.
streams?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. It just seems like a lot more.
Ellen has done 3.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been knocking those out.
Yep.
So, since we had a Gundam stream last time, we got a regular update stream for you guys today.
Yep.
Logan, my good friend Logan, has been itching to talk to you guys about some stuff that we've had in the works.
We had to get him some cream even.
Yeah. Yep.
And we're calling it
Code name.
Max Power.
Max power.
So
He's been waiting all night to
Uh-huh.
push that button.
just
It might not be the last time.
push the button. As you can see from my phone, it's huge. That's how important Max Power is. But so I posted this on Twitter and Facebook last week of, hey, what's Project Max Power? Well, I'll tell you where the name came from. One was that song, which is from Initial D, which is
Yeah.
also the GIF that I posted with it because I like Initial D. But
And a gift to car lovers.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so Project Max Power is an opportunity for the studio to reach an even larger audience than ever before, to put Konsui Fighter in the hand of potential fans and on the mind of players everywhere. We are spending a great deal of time to make sure that Project Max Power is a great success, and we will look forward to sharing even more details than right now, so please look forward to future updates.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been pretty hard at work putting things together for it, and we're pretty excited to share more with you guys. But
Lots
we
of
can't
planning.
quite yet.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something we're really excited about, and we're pretty sure you guys will be too. So stay tuned. Logan's gonna have a lot more in the coming streams as the project continues. So. Awesome. Well, another brief update we kind of have for those of you who are in our early access program. You probably noticed we've had a couple more updates going out recently, and just the other day we had Alpha Prime V8 go out the door. Some notable, the main addition in this build is the announcer. We actually finally have the first fruit of our voice acting phase of development in the build now. So be sure to check that out. If you're not already on the early access program, just head on over to konsuifighter.com/early where you can sign up and get access to the game pre-release and at launch at a discount. So
Were we also going to announce who the voice actress is?
yeah, so we had announced a couple additions to the voice cast. As the announcer, we have Madeline Rose, who is the first of the voice team to kind of get into the build, but we're very eager to get everybody's performances in.
Yep.
And that will be kind of taking place over the next few months as we work toward the Beta Prime build after getting Beta Preview out the door.
They are all recorded. They are all recorded at this point.
Yes.
We still have to master them and get them in the game, so it'll take a little bit.
Kind of getting to the next item on the agenda. Yep, the voice acting. So we've been talking about that quite a bit over the last couple streams, and
Month or two at least.
Yeah. So our latest update is that the actual recording phase is now complete. Everybody is recorded. We've locked in everybody's samples. Again, we had a great experience working with everybody and bringing all these characters to life. And we'll be working to get them integrated into the build in the coming couple of releases. Mm-hmm. So, speaking of the releases, Beta Preview is our current build cycle, and we've been working at it for quite some time now. But we're getting pretty close. So the only things we have really between now and launching Beta Preview are 3 stage tracks, which are currently in progress, and the final assembly for Itami and Shinrao. Those are all coming together. So our internal plan is to try to get that wrapped up by the end of the month and get that out the gate so we can start working on Beta Prime, which is going to be probably our biggest individual build cycle.
Yeah.
We have quite a few features going into that, and some of which, the voice acting and the network stuff, and a lot of the other components have kind of been worked toward that.
Yeah. And they're big components, so.
Yeah.
But we already have a good plan for all that going forward. Yeah. And then even after that, a lot of it's mostly like polish-like stuff. So.
Yeah, playtesting, balancing, integrating the remaining characters, wrapping up the story mode, things of that nature. So
that means Konsui Fighter has a 2018 release.
Yes, it does. And it also means that we will officially be moving to our beta channel by the end of the year, which is pretty exciting.
Yep.
We've been in officially Alpha Prime since, I would say, Q2 this year. I think we launched in like mid-April, somewhere around there, and working to get to this. So it's pretty awesome.
Yep.
That's pretty much everything we've got on our agenda for regular game updates. But we have kind of been wanting to take some time on our streams as well to talk about some current events in gaming news. So
yeah, there's some good ones recently. At least
such as
the Video Game Awards. I watched that live. Usually it's nice when we can all watch it together, but we had different things we were doing that night.
I had to work.
Yeah.
But I still got to watch it at work.
Yep. Well, part of it. Then you had to go home.
Right.
It went longer than I expected. But it was pretty good this year. There's only a couple of really weird, cringy moments, but and they cut down on the really cheesy ads, even though they're still like ads for eBay and whatnot. But whatever, they got to pay for it somehow. So, but other than that, good awards. Did you get to see the final listing of who won what?
Most games, I think it was pretty good all around.
I liked how they did the. I liked how their music thing was like people from YouTube.
But they had like a whole orchestra doing different songs.
And then, but I liked how that's how they did the Game of the Year. Candidates is they played songs from each of those. So I thought that was pretty cool.
My only small gripe about that is the Persona music didn't sound quite as good as it should have, and I think it doesn't quite fit the setup they had, so it was kind of hard to do anyways. But all the rest of them were really well done. So I pretty much agreed with most of the awards. I like that certain ones win, like Persona got Best RPG, even though that's probably one of my personal Game of the Years. I can still respect Zelda.
It's a good argument.
Oh, yeah.
I think the biggest problem with this year, it has been a really good year all
solid.
Around.
Yeah.
There are many games that you could claim Game of the Year that I would agree with.
I'm still catching up.
Yeah.
But
me too. I just got the extended edition of Horizon. I have not played Horizon yet. So
it's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know it's good.
I have not. I mean, I own it and I haven't played it. But I know that it's good.
Yeah.
I borrowed his copy of Zelda, but then I got Xenoblade Chronicles too.
And we've both been playing through that.
Yeah.
It's been pretty
I've
fun.
been playing a lot of Call of Duty
Exciting.
on my my Xbox
One
and
X.
KOTOR.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play a 2003 game on my 4K,
It's a really good
most
game.
powerful console ever made. But I'm also playing Final Fantasy 14.
Mm-hmm.
So
As usual.
yeah. Well, I took a break.
Spliced, yeah.
I took a break,
Tradition.
and now I'm back on it.
Yep. But yeah,
Nice.
there were some other good announcements at the Game Awards.
I was going to say, what game or games are you looking forward to more now?
Soul Calibur 6.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Let me
about
just,
time they bring
like,
it back.
Yeah.
so I was at my work, and I was in the other room, and I had it up, just listening to it, and then the guys were like, "Yeah,
Does your soul still burn?
Does your soul still burn?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" I like ran out to the front and then wanted to watch it on the big screen, and I was like, "Ah, ah!"
They've shown some more. They've shown an actual match between the two characters they showed.
Yep.
So yeah, it's gonna look really nice.
I'm still anticipating that they are going to announce Switch support. I think they're
Probably.
just holding that announcement.
Yeah.
Probably at the request of Nintendo for this event supposedly occurring on the 15th.
Yeah, I guess they do have a new one coming up.
So I think they're going to announce it during that.
Yep.
Because it just makes sense. They've already declared they want to support the system pretty broadly. I don't know why they wouldn't.
And it should scale with the Unreal Engine. So yeah, I think they just got to balance how it looks. So,
Bayonetta.
yeah,
I'm looking forward to
speaking
that.
of Switch, that's the other big thing for me.
I never got a chance to play
It's so
the
good.
original. Not for a lack of wanting
Yeah.
to. It was one of those games, again, that I could never get around to.
It's so good.
You even got it on the Wii U, the 1 and 2 pack. I never got around to playing it then, and I was hoping they would bring it to Switch. It just made sense to me.
It's funny because I mainly watched a friend of mine, Alu, from She Talks Too Much. She played it right in front of me. She used my copy, and it was a lot of fun even just watching her. And the gameplay is so good.
Yeah.
And I never got to play the second one, so now I'll be able to play that. And
Yeah.
they're making a third.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for that.
Pretty sweet. Death Stranding,
Crazy,
as always,
crazy
looks
ass.
ridiculously
What
good.
was that?
I love Kojima.
The thing is, though, pieces are starting to resonate a little more. Between showings, there's more, like, patterns forming and stuff. Like,
well, and all the abstract things he keeps talking about, it sounds really crazy.
Yeah.
Like strings that combine us all and how we move from like sticks to guns and like there's all kinds of like deep meaning behind all of it. It's going to be a trip.
Yeah.
But it should be fun.
Yeah.
He loves messing with the player, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
Witchfire looked really good. Great graphic style, and I liked what's the other thing that studio made? Well, Partially Vanishing of Ethan Carter and Bulletstorm, Bulletstorm and one other one. But Painkiller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so just like over the top action that's really well done.
Yeah.
So, and kind of in that really dark setting. Dreams is looking much, much better.
Yeah.
Get to see all the different like game modes that they had. Little bits of other stuff, like Metro still looks gorgeous.
I mean, at PC, the PlayStation Experience, they did show the Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the demo of that first area they showed off.
Even though it was a scene that we've seen before, I mean, it's the first time I've seen actual gameplay footage of that.
Well, no, I think that was the first time they've done it.
And it looked really good.
Person,
like,
public,
I thought it was kind of that was one part of the show I thought was pretty neat. The fact that they did kind of a crowdsourced playthrough of that a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they saved the fish.
Yes.
And it's funny because I was watching some of the other streams and some people love that moment, some people hated it because
Really?
Yeah, because some people to me it feels just like Heavy Rain and some of the previous games. So if you don't like that style, this is probably not going to change your mind about it. But they usually do a good job with all the different options that you can take. And,
Yeah.
Like in Heavy Rain, like your main characters could die, and the story would just keep going. So.
Right. Yeah, there's like a bunch of different endings.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like how many
That's
of your
another
kids
one I
are gonna
still
die?
need to try.
Yeah. I hear good things about it.
Yeah.
They have Until Dawn, the PSVR shooting game for free.
Yeah, I've tried that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I noped out of it not too quickly after, which is part of the reason I thought I wouldn't be able to last very long in Resident Evil, but for some reason that didn't really bug me.
Must be a different setup.
So like, did it make you feel bad or was it more scary?
It was more just like you could tell they were just trying to get you to lure you into these moments to like have either jump scares or just stuff like kind of right there in your face or something. I'm like, yeah, like I don't mind horror, but like that kind, like I don't know. I say that I don't mind games with jump scares either if you do it right.
You can lean on them too hard though.
Yeah,
like Doom 3.
Maybe.
I like more ones that mess with your head, like Fear and some of the others.
Yeah.
So. And then another big one, which we know pretty much nothing about, is the big From Software game.
Yeah.
Which I've seen lots of different guesses. The one I'm hoping for, which would be really exciting, would be a new Tenchu game. Because there's like something that looks like Japanese writing in the background. But the bone rope, bloody rope thing doesn't seem like a Tenchu thing. So I don't know. We'll see. Whatever it makes, it'll be probably amazing. So, yeah. I guess other than that, like any other games, like we actually did a multiplayer VR thing that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I actually got my TP Cast for Vive in
which is
a week ago now.
Lets you do wireless.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, it's essentially an add-on for the HTC Vive VR headset that allows you to remove the cord. Going to the PC.
You still have one for battery pack, but it's
I mean, where normal games you would have to kind of walk around and you could feel like your limits of where the cord is, or like you could get tangled as you spin. This kind of removes all that, so you truly feel kind of free to roam around the environment.
Yeah. And it has to be kind of line of sight, but it's pretty good.
I was going to say,
you pretty much have to like cover it before it starts messing up.
It's worked great for me. I had a few little issues initially getting it set up, but they were all errors on my part. It wasn't anything wrong with the kit.
Yeah.
Once I sorted all that out, it's been working fine just since. And yeah, so we played a couple VR games. We played, what is it, VR Dungeons and Treasure, which is like a pixelated dungeon crawler, kind of
randomly generated
roguelike, co-op. What was that for? It was the tail end of one of it. Which was a lot of fun. I think we kind of like lost track of time.
Yeah, we did that for a couple hours.
For like 2 or so hours.
It was hard at first, but once we figured it out, we were kind of going through it. And then the boss was crazy. So
yeah, we died at the first boss, which took a while to get to, but it was still a lot of fun. And then we played some Gunheart, which was also a lot of fun.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
Really good shooting. So I'd like to do more of that.
Feels really good.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, we'll have to keep trying a couple more things. I've still been playing a little bit more of Skyrim VR.
Yeah.
Having a lot of fun with that.
Oh, that's right.
And Fallout 4 VR just came out this evening. Just came out this evening. So I'll probably not have time to really look at that until the weekend or later, but
it's gonna be fun. Now if they could just get Skyrim, but that's probably gonna be next year for PC.
It will probably be a year after, based on how PlayStation's exclusivity has been rumored to work. They have a year of exclusivity, but that would mean that come January, Resident Evil 7 may be getting a PC VR port.
Which will look amazing, I'm sure.
The only thing that worries me about it, I really wish that they would do the work to give it proper motion control support and movement support, and I guarantee you what they're going to do is just port it as it is with controller support, which is okay, but all you're really getting at that point is the ability to have better graphics.
Yeah.
And I'd really like to have the advantage of, room scale support.
Yeah,
and
being able to walk around more.
Controller use as well. But,
Now that I think about it, it would be kind of funny to take, like, the original games with their fixed perspective, because that could actually kind of work in VR.
Yeah, well, it's like Chronos for
that's
Oculus.
Right. They did do something like that.
I played a good, the first 4 or so hours of that, and that was pretty good, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
We'll stop boring you with VR stuff.
You do have a PSVR.
Right, I do have a PSVR.
It's just tricky to find games that we can all play. We need to try Bridge Crew sometime.
Yeah.
Which post would you man in Bridge Crew? You've got engineering, ops, the captain's chair, and I think there's one other one.
Guns.
So I think operations takes care of...
Because there's shields and guns. I forget if they're in the same station.
I think that's all...
I haven't played it. I'm going by memory of the actual show.
It's been a while. I haven't played it since it came out.
Sure.
I'd probably be the captain.
Yeah, fitting role. You have to do a Shatner impression the whole time.
Yeah. What's great is since you've got move controllers, you can control your hands.
Oh,
you can
that's
see
right.
everybody's
You can,
hands in
hit
VR.
buttons and stuff.
So you could be like the Kirk from Family Guy, where he's like contorting his hands everywhere, and totally replicate that in VR.
That'd be fun.
But
Cool. Or what did Commander Worf do?
He was guns, right? Wasn't he?
Well, I think he was tactical.
Tactical, that's it. Yeah.
So that's it. I think it's tactical engineering, captain, and ops. I should know this a lot better than I do right now.
Yeah.
See, the problem is my brain is on a different Star-related franchise at the moment.
That's getting close.
So
we are going.
That we're going to see.
So from today.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, that's a good point.
We're going. Yeah, we're doing the delayed viewing, but it'll still be good.
Yep. So we have tickets for Last Jedi next Monday evening at the Alamo Draft House, actually, out here in KC, and we really liked the Draft House. It's a pretty nice theater experience, but also been hearing a lot of positive hype about the film. I've been kind of following it through its development. And
trying to avoid anything, but I did at least see that it's positive. So.
Yeah, positive impressions. That's about all. My feeds, I'm kind of like, oh, nope. But one more week.
So close.
Should be fun.
Yep. Yeah, and even then, there's some good games coming out in the next month or two, and
tabletop games.
Yeah,
we've thought about streaming some of our tabletop play sessions. If that's something you guys would like to see as just kind of a random one-off stream, let us know.
Something different from Gundam.
Yeah, exactly. We got quite the
several hours of
Terra Mystica.
No. Time stories.
Time stories.
The only problem with that is it's a huge spoiler.
Well, we probably can't stream the next one.
Yeah.
Because the next one has an R18 rating.
Yeah.
However, maybe a future module that's...
Terra
Mystica. Yeah. Well, I'm also going to be picking up a copy of the Gaia Project, which is the space edition of Terra Mystica. Yeah. We've got Gloomhaven coming in. We've been talking about getting another D&D segment of sessions, whether it's a campaign or just some one-off adventures going.
Could be the one that you said like 8 years ago.
8 years ago? The Chaos Theory one?
Yeah.
I've still been keeping notes on that. That would be interesting. I don't know how we would feel about live streaming all that.
I don't know.
But it could be interesting.
We have a pile of games.
Actually, I think Starfinder might actually be a better system to run that.
Oh, to run it. Okay.
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, there's some things in their
setting
setup.
and the setting and the style is more in line with the scenario. Do you know how many years I've been waiting to play a tabletop RPG with modern ranged weapons?
Sci-fi and whatnot.
Literally, all I recall from back in the day was D20 Modern. And I could not track down a copy of any of the materials for that.
I mainly started with Vampire the Masquerade, and that had pretty decent rules. Sure. But their system was awesome because it was much more straightforward. Yeah. When the first time I played D&D, it's like, there's so much math.
It's not that bad.
Oh, compared to, like, Vampire, you literally take this pool of dice, you roll it, you count, succeed or fail. That's it. Yeah. There's no, like, adding, subtracting, at least compared to, like, older D&D.
Take this modifier plus
exactly.
advantage or disadvantage or whatever.
The older D&D used to be
I was going to say, 5th edition has been very straightforward, though.
Very good. If you haven't tried it, we'd recommend it.
Yeah. So. I think all around, it's probably one of my favorite
it's a good
versions
balance
of the rule base.
And I like how they try to mix in character story a little bit more. Because that was one nice thing they tried to do in Vampire, where you could have, like, flaws and merits and kind of mix up your story. So. Yep.
Very cool.
Well, I guess Logan's getting tired. So.
Cool deal. Well, that's pretty much all we have this week. I think this is going to be our final stream before Christmas. I don't know if we'll sneak one more in around. We'll probably have another one around the end of the month when we launch our beta preview build, I would assume.
Probably for that.
End of the month or maybe beginning of January, depending on everybody's schedule with the holidays. But we'll have some info out for you guys on that. And until then,
I hope everyone has a phenomenal Christmas.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. All. Otherwise, 2018, here we come.
Yeah.
Where we are stoked.
Yeah.
Konsui Fighter's going to be done.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's going to be good.
There's that other secret project that may or may not be done in a given time period around then.
Yep. Hashtag max power. Yeah, no, I don't. I need to have my phone not lock.
Just for this?
Just.
Nope.
Next
But, yep, so we'll see you guys next time, and stay classy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
If I can run.
Nope, you're not going to make it.